Hello.
Badass logo that came along with it.
It's pretty cool, yeah. Yes, I will be one of your two hosts today. I am Eric Main.
And your main man, Fode.
And
It's gonna be a good night.
I'm Jill. I'll be here as well.
Indeed. Did I say two hosts?
You did, but it's
You
okay.
did, but that's okay.
I still love you.
I forgot. No, I forgot Fode was here.
Yeah, this would be a good night.
Indeed.
This is our first official tournament from Phoenix, so this should be interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. We're a small little camp here at Phoenix trying to throw a tournament.
Indeed. Good turnout, though. Very good turnout. Oh, looks like Matthew came in with a snipe on that one. Who is he fighting?
Matthew is fighting Steven.
Okay.
Is this an official match?
This is
I believe it is,
match.
yes.
They just
Okay.
Alan does not stand on grandeur. Just goes.
Indeed.
Are we in Rancor?
Yes.
What we will be doing is running
Okay.
the first round of Rancor, which does have 4 people fight into the second round, so that we have a full tournament moving forward from the second round on.
Indeed.
And then we will do the first round of Sarlacc. Sarlacc will have less rounds in general than Rancor due to the number of people difference. So Sarlacc will finish up about a round before we do the finals for Rancor.
Gotcha. Okay.
And this way, everybody gets a rest rather than finalists going straight into a final match.
Love when that happens.
Yeah.
So we have Matthew on the right, then fighting
Steven T.
Steven T. Okay.
It looks like Matthew's going to take the match.
Is that 5 already? Man, that was
5.
quick.
Oh.
Yep, Matthew takes the first round.
I'll be getting the official
quick.
scores, hopefully shortly. I have a feeling my
Alrighty.
is going to forget to run them over to me as he finishes. So, I'll get them when he's
Moving on.
All
on.
right.
We have Skylar versus
Oh. All right.
Really hope I'm saying his name right. He's yet to correct me, even though I say Skylar every time.
So did we already do John and Adam or no?
No.
No. So
Okay.
what you're staring at, and for anybody who's watching, we had 12 people. So the 4 highest scores from the I into the second round. As
Okay,
the
I
reward
gotcha.
For the highest. So moving into the second round, we'll have full brackets, so we don't have to worry about a semi-final with people. And from then on, it'll. So what we're looking at right now
Gotcha.
is actually match 4, even though it's the second match.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and move these. But last mission, we have a names of.
So right now we have who fighting?
Right
We have
now,
Nick and
No.
And-
now we are looking at Tyler.
oh, Skylar and Kenny. Okay. I saw the black and white. I thought it was Nick.
He's in his onesie.
No, that's fair.
Oh, that looked like a simultaneous. I don't know who got the point on that one.
I think they're going to give it to Kenny.
Okay.
Yes.
Is Kenny wearing his full Darth Maul getup tonight?
He is not wearing. Oh, he's got the robes on, but not the full getup.
Okay. Looked like we got a hit for Skylar there.
Yeah.
And right now, for the feature up, we have 2 judges, one on either side of the ring. Alan, acting judge, so he gets the final call. But Katie is helping out Phoenix as a judge as well.
Okay. Ooh, that was a tough call.
I'm going to give it to Kenny.
Looked like he got the arm just a hair ahead.
Indeed. Oh, it looks like
I couldn't tell, but I feel like I want to give it to Kenny on that one.
Because it's creating a really bad echo because this one's picking up a lot.
okay.
Okay.
So that's about as far as I can get it over. Let me try to push my laptop.
Hit to the hand there.
Oh, there it is.
Did Kenny just win?
I think Kenny just won a fight.
I believe so, yes.
Not to sound so shocked,
No,
but
no,
that poor
I-
kid always gets the short end of the saber.
All right, so I was watching the rounds. We were watching them happen from where we were sitting right here. And I'm not going to say that some screwing around didn't happen in some of those rounds that may have affected some people's point totals for moving into the first bracket.
Yeah.
So,
It is legal though. You can
yeah,
essentially
you can
throw
Zoidberg it
a
up all you want.
you can throw a prelim
It's
if
true.
you want. Yeah.
Especially if you want more fights, I guess.
Indeed.
That is true. Well, we did not tell the fighters that 4 people were getting buyed because we didn't want to affect their performance.
Yes.
They found out after.
Yes. Ooh, that looks like a hit for Noah there. Looks like we're tied up 1-1.
Yep.
This is Robert and Noah. Ooh, nice hit for Robert there.
Yeah.
Robert's on the left there. I can tell from his body language.
Indeed.
Correct.
I don't need to see his body to see the body language.
All right.
He's always so hungry, that kid. Against
is.
Noah from Lightspeed, correct?
Noah is no longer
Independent.
affiliated with Lightspeed, though. He's let us know
Okay.
that so that we will not announce that to him.
Fair enough.
Oops.
Noah from Noah Kim. Noah
Yes.
from Noah.
Uh-huh.
Robert takes the
Fair.
match.
You were the only person I didn't tell before we started the stream. You told me specifically for that reason. My bad.
It's all good. It happens.
So who just took that? Was that Noah?
That was Robert.
That was Robert.
I think it was
Another
5-1.
quick match.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
quick match.
These guys are hungry for combat. They're getting in and they're slaying.
So the way this goes is
So how long has everyone been fighting already today? A couple hours?
there was many warm-ups. We got here at 12 and it's 5:38 right now. So for the first
And you guys have been fighting the whole time pretty much.
first 3 hours we had charity matches going for SMAF, where you could come and pay $1 to hit Nick in the shins, or you
Yeah.
could pay $5 to play with the padded, or $10 to get suited up and play with the polycarbonates for 5 minutes. So we had charity matches running until 3, and then from
Nice.
there, around 4 o'clock, the fighters started doing their real warm-ups, and we were into the rounds
Warm-ups
by
and
about... Yep.
Prelims, yeah.
We finished those a little
So we got
later than
Nick
intended.
fighting who now?
Andy W.
So this is
Andy
Nick and
W.
Andy. Nick is in the penguin onesie.
Yes, he is.
Nick using the red blade tonight. I'm so used to seeing him with green.
He is. No, he's evil now.
Yeah.
He turned to the
full
dark
on.
side.
This
A
is
couple
his
weeks ago.
angry
Oh,
phase.
nice shot though from Nick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Nick is very capable. He just sometimes forgets that.
Oh yeah. He wants to throw you off with that onesie.
Beautiful hit there for Nick.
Another nice shot there to the shoulder.
Yeah.
He knows how to pick his
Alright.
timing.
Indeed, he does. He's got many years of sport fencing training under his belt.
Mhm.
Yep. Which is one of the fastest forms of swordplay out there.
Indeed.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Very
And I believe
fast.
a lot of Penguin runs on fencing, don't they?
Yeah, because that's his only experience, so that's what he
Because
teaches.
he's the one teaching them.
Yes. And he teaches it well, though.
He
Teaches it
does.
very well.
He's got some of the best defense out there, and
Mhm.
you know, you can tell just looking like it's who's he fighting? You said Andy.
Andy, yes.
Andy's not fighting poorly, but it's hard for him to find the openings on Nick's blade.
Yep.
Indeed,
And there's
yeah.
Nick being like, "Oh no, I hit too hard."
Yeah.
As he does.
Indeed, yes. He's not used to weapons this heavy. Fencing weapons
As
are very
evil
light.
as he is.
Yes. Yeah, well, no, that's recent. Only a couple weeks ago, he joined the dark side. Decided to make a lifestyle change.
Did Nick just win a match? Nick? What is happening
Unclear
here?
on that last point. It
I
looked like a
think-
saber.
I think Nick
Went
took
out.
that one.
Well, in this tournament, Saber going out will award your opponent a point. You need to come with good equipment.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want me to give you a quick breakdown of the rules of everything, folks? Since this is a different
Yeah,
style
you
than
know
you're
what?
probably
We
used to?
got a little time between matches. Why don't we?
And then Alicia over here is helping me out as my side scorekeeper to make sure that everyone's points are in place. Can you hand me one of the packets, please, when you have a moment? So I make sure that I say this correctly and don't give the wrong tournament rules.
This is good for anybody listening too, because I know like a lot of times there's questions about rule sets for different Saber groups or whatever, and honestly, like in SMAF or Saber Martial Arts Foundation, like we all kind of play by the same rules, but it is good to know tournament for tournament if there's like little nuanced rules here and there.
So here at the Phoenix, it's called Phoenix Rise. Nope, Rise of Phoenix. Don't confuse it with the soccer team.
Yes.
This is Rise of Phoenix. We have some fairly lengthy equipment rules. Hilts have to be metal. Maximum hilt length is 14 inches. Blades must be heavy grade with rounded tips, no pointed tips or anything like that. That's more likely to cause damage. Acceptable blade types must be 7th, 8th, or 1 inch heavy grade. And maximum blade length is 36 inches. So I believe that's 50 altogether from beginning to end. Maximum
for anybody listening, if you've never participated before, that's pretty standard across the board for most lightsaber tournaments.
Correct.
Especially in this this group of San Diego, Penguin, and all of them.
Yeah. Exactly.
I believe Ohana counts in there. They do the same thing as well.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yep. Maximum length from the end of pawn to the tip of the blade, 50 inches. I just said that. No claws, spikes, blades, or otherwise hard-edged protrusions.
Who doesn't love a good protrusion?
I know, but this is all about safety because we need to put safety at the top. So if your hilt's got claws, take them off.
Yes.
And a lot of times they're easy to remove too.
Yeah, or you just hit it against the floor.
It just takes a screwdriver and you're good to go. And then
or just don't buy them in the first place.
There's that.
All blade tips need to be wrapped in tape. So, wrap it up, keep it safe. And everything's
that's a big deal. I actually lost a tip this morning teaching lightsabers with my students, and
it happens. Yeah.
I didn't even realize that one of my students was like getting blinded by the light shining out of the top of my blade, and I was like,
"That's a thing."
Yep.
And I've seen it. I went to a black belt graduation where they actually asked if they could do their longsword with lightsabers, and everyone was like, "No problem." They didn't tape it, and they didn't have an equipment check, and one of the blades went flying. And let's just be happy that it was the master teacher in the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it missed him, but it would not have missed me.
Fair.
All right, and for armor requirements, you need a headpiece of 350N or higher rated fencing helmet only. And for hands, you need above the wrist padded gloves, hockey, lacrosse. I believe that's pretty common.
Yes.
And closed-toed shoes. We highly recommend an athletic cup. That's the minimums that we need from you. It is up to you how much more you wear from there. But we have lots of other recommendations on here as well.
Indeed.
That's not a lot of gear either. So like, again, if you're trying to get involved in a saber tournament, one's coming up around you. Some require a lot more gear than that, but that's pretty standard for a minimum.
Yes.
Exactly. And of course we recommend neck, torso, collarbones, elbows, arms,
all that
knees,
stuff.
shins, all
protect
that.
your ribs, protect your elbows, all that stuff.
A pair of soccer shin guards will get you far and you'll be happy for it later.
Indeed.
You will be happy with that purchase.
Yes, indeed.
All right. And then finally on to what we all actually care about. So.
Yeah, how do you win?
How do you win?
You hit the other person with the shiny part.
Combatants must obey the judges at all times, only engaging directly at the head judge. So basically, you should be talking to Alan, not Katie. You're not supposed to go with the other judges. Combatants must acknowledge each other formally or informally before engaging by direction of the head judge. A controlled strike, including thrusts to the hilt or any part of the body, excluding the back of the head, throat, or groin, scores you a point.
Yep.
That means hands and hilts are fair game. It's only blade, back of the head, and the groin that are not.
Yep.
Hitting yourself with your own blade, dropping your weapon, or deactivating a blade, or getting disarmed will award your opponent a point, even if you hit first. So if you hit and then your saber goes out, they get the point, not you.
And that would be a nuanced rule that we haven't really done before. Although I know we've had rules where like, okay, if the saber goes out, then
It's
no point or
no
blah,
point.
blah, blah, right? Yeah. But that's good. I feel like Alan really spelled out some of those like oopsie type rules, that people get caught in sometimes.
True.
Exactly. Stepping out of the ring will also award
Yeah, that's another one.
And that means
That's
that
another oopsie.
let's say you fall and your hand goes out, that also counts. You need to stay in
Yes.
the
Okay.
ring. And these are fairly big rings. They're like 15 by 15, I believe.
Yeah, that was my next
Yes,
question
yes.
for you is how big is the ring?
Yep. And then simultaneous hits yield no points. And if you guys keep getting simultaneous hits where we just can't figure out what's going on, we will start point deducting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then first combatant designated point count or has the most points when time is called wins the match.
Gotcha.
The rounds were timed where one person stays in the ring and has 2 minutes, and then rounds everyone for a single hit. Whoever, if they hit, they do good. So those were timed how many points. These ones are to 5. As we move up the brackets, I believe the finals are to 10.
Yeah, I think that's what Alan had mentioned before.
And then, of course, we all have point deductions, and it's not spelled out on here, but I know he means it. If you continue to uncontrolled strikes, intentional or unreasonable after strikes, throw your weapon, dishonorable conduct, then those are point deductions. If it gets bad enough, he'll throw you out.
Yeah, don't be a jerk while you're fighting.
Yes.
We here in Phoenix run with the don't be a dick rule most of the time. If you're being a dick, then we don't really want you around.
That's a pretty fair statement, yeah.
It's simple. Simple rules. I mean, if you hit something with a lightsaber, it's gonna disappear, so there you go.
Exactly.
Simple rules to weed out fools.
Hey, I like that saying. I'm gonna adopt that one.
You gotta pay me.
I pay in cheeseburgers.
That's fine.
So we had yellow versus red. Who was yellow there? It looked like yellow won. Is that correct?
Yellow won, I believe.
That was Eileen.
No, Miguel
Eileen,
won,
okay.
and I believe Eileen was yellow. Wasn't she?
Okay.
We'll be double
Eileen's
checking.
in Rancor division now, eh?
No, this is Sarlacc.
This is Sarlacc.
Oh,
We
this
moved
is
on.
Sarlacc.
Yeah, I know you were expecting a lot more, but the bias.
I was listening to the rules and I forgot to pay attention to the passage of time.
Yep.
It's all good.
We are moving into Andrew versus Frenchie.
Okay, I'm good now. All right, I'm
I love
back.
that nickname.
Is Frenchie from Penguin?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. He's from France, but.
It is, of course, now that we are in Phoenix, it is somehow raining.
Yeah.
It's been dry all day, and the moment we went to start this tournament, it started to rain.
Starts raining, of course. We have an umbrella
advantage
coming.
of this. Yeah. I'm gonna try to scoot.
Let me take these off.
Yeah, sorry. I might try to scoot this back.
So for anybody just tuning in, let me make sure I get this right. We're gonna do this round of Sarlacc, then we're gonna jump into the semifinal round of Rancor after that.
You need any help with anything?
I think.
Yeah, I was like, what?
We're going to take a short break real quick while we move our equipment out of the rain, and we'll be back momentarily.
San Diego Sabers, can I get some help moving the table? Yeah. We're gonna try to scoot it back under the awning as much as possible. Watch, there's stuff under the table and there's cords on the left. Okay, are we under? Are we good? I think we're under. A little bit more.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. I think we're under. He's standing here. It's not bad. I can just scoot this stuff this way. Where's this cam going? Poor Eric. Yeah. He's in the. Yeah. Oh, it's right there. Why is it? Let's put it somewhere. I will figure that out right now. I was kind of worried about the microphone. Oh, you talking about the umbrella?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. I think I got a solution for that.
Taking our umbrella out of the shower.
Okay.
Oh, Steven, where's our ref ticket?
It's right there.
I'll blame you either way.
Totally me.
Are you kidding?
Wow. Good job.
What? No! You betrayed us! No! You're walking home! We have his keys! No!
I'm gonna get the manual armor too.
No! That is the biggest flex ever. Are you gonna That is the biggest flex in the world!
They're being made.
And then he was like, also, I win. And so it's like,
Wait, number. It's for the bugs.
yo, hey.
Yo, guys. It's for the fighters.
Hey!
What? Yeah, anyone available to do that, go ahead and do that. I gotta stay here.
Yo! Ahsoka goes home. Let's hang out with her.
Oh, I do have some drama to tell you.
Ben's been in for his wedding. First
Can you
dance.
guys still hear Fode, or is he still out?
Fode, can you talk? Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
He's good.
I don't think so, but thank you. Yeah. I don't know. Did Fred
Go
say
ahead, it's
something?
fine.
Right? Of course.
I think they're just available for grabs if you want one. Hope that's correct.
These waters are. I think so. I think you bought like a bunch of them.
Okay.
Yes, that is what's happening. Because Kenny might be short, or better Darth Maul.
Darth Maul's actually pretty short.
Well, we had a gentleman named Joe that we started doing, who was like, "I am the Darth Maul, the only Darth Maul," and his costume was very good, but he was just really bad at choreography.
That's cool.
I don't know when Kenny's birthday. He's trying to peg his Eddie.
He's betting Leo, yeah. I don't know, dude. I have to ask Kenny.
Can't either. I still think he's
18, but he's not. I think he can drink. He has that Asian fountain of youth going though.
Yeah.
and these are hot mess.
Yeah. Alright. I think when the picture's done, you can check with Steven. I think we're close.
Of course.
Yeah.
Pretty dramatic though.
I can be super dramatic when I feel like it. Our friends are very into Zodiac, so they were checking Kenny. Okay, what Zodiac for you? Because they're like, he's gonna be Leo. He's gonna be one of those high energy ones. And he turns around, and he's Taurus, and I'm like, I'm not shocked by that. Kenny is very easygoing, all the time, about everything. So am I. However, once you finally get us to the angry stage, you will regret it.
GG.
It takes 6 months, but everything is destroyed.
Fair.
Whew.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to rainy Phoenix, Arizona.
Something that happens a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
So many times.
But we were so prepared.
What?
What? No.
I have the umbrella. Is it in the shot? Ah. Well, I think we'll figure that out momentarily.
Let me see if I can move it.
You need me to hold this, Joe.
Are you still under that, Eric?
Yeah, I'm good. Is that better, phone?
Is that better or worse? Is it still raining?
Yes.
Boo. Dang it.
Alright, Ellen. What are we doing?
I
Ask
think
Steven.
we're almost back up. I do. Check with Steven though.
What about the camera, though?
We never stopped framing stuff.
What about the camera?
Alan, are you doing round 2 of Rancor?
Still round 1, right?
Is the
Or
umbrella
are
in
you
the
still doing
shot?
Sarlacc right now?
You've got one more round of Sarlacc.
We're good now.
All right, here we go, guys. We're back.
Good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Apparently the camera's not in the or the umbrella's not in the shot.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Andrew T versus Reggie.
You might be looking at one of the cameras, not the main camera.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Still have Eric coming?
not really.
I'm good. I love the rain.
Oh, fair.
All right. I
Alright,
believe
next
this
match is about to get underway.
Andrew and Frenchie. And in for
Andrew and
the,
Frenchie. I was just repeating what you said.
And this is them coming in for the. When you're up, we are having our last round of Starlight right now, and then you are in the first fight of the 3rd round. So your fight is next. So hurry to that bathroom.
I looked away for a split second.
Alright, so as I said, this is the
Purple got that
last
one, I
fight
believe.
of round 1 of Sarlacc with Andrew and Frenchie. And then we
Yes.
will be moving on to the next round of Rancor.
Yeah.
Someone called Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably can't hear Alan at all, but
And lightsaber was off, so I think that's a point for purple.
yes.
Or lavender, I guess. Lavender. Laundry day
It's
lavender.
pretty either way.
Looked like Frenchie came up. Yeah, Frenchie's gonna get the point for that one. Honor call. Frenchie's gonna get that point.
Remember, the hilt and the hand are viable targets. Well, if you see both of them have a pretty high hilt up on the blade, so that would count. Even though you technically see the blade color.
Oh, Saber went off again.
Yeah, it's gonna be another
Yeah,
point
well-
for purple.
We do have a guy here who has put back together like 2 or 3 sabers already today. He's been on site and everything. We
Alright,
have
then.
sabers that are backup, where if yours is dead, we have some that are reliable. And we'll lend them out to you all of the correct length.
You know what else? Like when you're buying a Saber, like the Switch is a big critical
deal.
part of your decision.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're buying a combat saber.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for choreography, you can sort of get around like your hand placement a little bit, but yeah, when you're fighting, especially with gloves on, like that Switch has to be accessible, but not so accessible that it's turning off every time you hit.
Sure.
Rancor.
Alright, so I think Frenchie took that one.
I think Frenchie did too.
Frenchie's in purple, that blade?
Yes,
Red.
Frenchie was in purple.
I thought
Red,
Frenchie was
okay.
red.
Okay.
Oh, he's red?
I thought so.
Wow, we're so put together at this Phoenix tournament. It's the rain, okay?
It's the rain, yeah.
When it rains in Phoenix, nobody knows what to do.
I was gonna say it's raining in the desert right now. Y'all are all thrown off.
We are. I'm so glad we're not driving right now because everybody just forgets the ability to drive.
What is this?
And it's like sprinkling. It's not even pouring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember when I lived in California, it rained like that one day, and one of the ladies who'd lived there all her life was like calling everybody like, listen, if it takes you longer to get to rehearsal today, make sure that you really be careful out there in the pouring down rain. And we're like, pouring down rain? I'm from the
Yeah.
East Coast. Like, you gotta really spit on me to get me inside.
Yeah.
All right, and so before we kick off this first round of the next Rancor, the winners of the last round, Alec and Ian, was Alec. Brian and Sarita was Brian. Eileen and Miguel was Miguel. And Andrew and Frenchie was Frenchie. So they will all move on to the next round of Sarlacc. And
Sick.
here we are with John versus Adam in the second round of Rancor. I love watching John fight.
Indeed.
But I
One of
also
my
like
favorites. Yeah, for sure.
watching Adam fight, so you know. But I have been informed at this point, not by Eric, but by the other women here, I'm no longer allowed to formally rank which one is hotter than the other when it comes to the male fighters.
That's a new stipulation, apparently. Adam with the red, John with the blue.
Yep.
Adam going full red with his upper garments as well tonight.
Yep.
Indeed.
These are pretty cool.
Red is my personal color scheme, not for blade usually, but for my armor as well. So
Nice.
If I have an excuse to wear purple, I'm gonna wear purple.
hey, you don't need an excuse with lightsaber people.
Exactly.
They're all tied up at 2.
They are.
And looks like John's going to come
Ooh,
in
I
first
think-
on that one.
Short exchanges in this match.
Indeed.
Yeah. They're. Whoop.
Looked like John got that one again.
I think
Yes.
so. That puts him at 4.
4-2 for John, yep. It looked like Adam got in there first with the underneath.
This
John
match
went a
is-
little more form 2 than I'm used to seeing him go.
Indeed. Ooh,
Oh.
I think. All right, they're going to give that to Adam.
Yep.
Wow, tied up here. Nice.
Round 2 is going to 5 points, so next point wins.
Wow.
Oh,
Looked
I
like
can
John
see
got
that.
in a hair ahead, but
They're going to give it to John.
Yeah,
John takes the
John.
match.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
wow, that was a crazy match. Short but crazy.
Very good,
And
very
that
good.
match ended with 5 John for Adam. Oops. There we go. Which moves us on to our second match of round 2 for Rancor. Matthew versus Kenny. All right,
should
let's
be
see if
good.
Kenny's luck can hold out, because Matthew is pretty great.
Indeed, but I think we're going to have some interference with this floor here. They're going to have to really watch their footing.
Yeah,
It should be interesting.
They are.
They're both very nimble fighters.
And the ground is wet right now.
Indeed.
We're
Are they
cleaning up.
both wearing flat-soled shoes? Not to be too funny, but
I don't know, actually.
we could be in for a slip and slide event.
I
That'd be fun.
believe Kenny is wearing his proper martial arts shoes.
Okay. His kung fu slippies.
Basically,
Slippies.
they have a favorite brand that I see them use at the school.
The Fayue or whatever it's called. Fayue, something like that.
And then Matthew's got on Converse, so we'll see what happens.
Well, Matthew called honor there, but I don't know who got in first. It looked like Kenny actually.
Yeah,
may have
Kenny's
gotten
up by
in.
2. It's 2-0.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Matthew a hair ahead to the neck there.
Nope, that was Kenny. 3-0 for
Oh
Kenny.
wow. Okay.
Kenny got it first. Matthew's called honor a few times already here.
Indeed.
Matthew's standing real tall today too.
Indeed.
Also, Kenny is very short.
Oh.
That was
Yeah, well,
close.
that could be throwing me off there.
Yeah. It might be throwing Matthew off as well.
That's going to be Matthew's first point, and so it's 3-1 now.
3-1. All right. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, he kept his hand on the blade though, so it doesn't count as dropping it.
Was that a slip there?
It was.
He slipped, but because he managed to keep his hands on the blade, he doesn't count
Yeah.
as dropping his weapon, so he got the point.
Indeed. So it's
Okay.
3-2 for Kenny.
Yep.
Ooh, Matthew's
Ooh,
going
I
to come
think
in
that
and
was
take
Matthew.
that.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Wow,
He
tied
won.
up here at 3, eh?
It's all tied, yep.
I think we're gonna need to call for the mats to be wiped down after this match.
Probably.
I think we should call it now, but
Ooh, I think Kenny came in first.
ooh,
They're going to give that to Kenny,
we're
yep.
gonna give it to Kenny.
4-3.
Kenny had a nice combo there.
He
Indeed.
did. That was really nice. And
I don't think these two have ever fought in a tournament yet.
I don't think so either. Usually Kenny doesn't make it to the second round.
Poor Kenny. It
I know,
sounds
that
like we're
sounds so
going hard
bad.
on the kid, but he really is a good fighter. He just gets bad. Like
Holy!
We're all tied up, folks.
That's
4-all, yeah.
stoked. The kid is
Yeah.
stoked.
Kenny has the unnatural luck of being against the tallest person with the longest reach in the tournament in the first round every single time.
Indeed.
That did not happen to him this time.
You got to want it. That was really close.
Oh, that was rough.
I couldn't see it from here.
No, the way they moved, Alan couldn't see it. I don't think Katie could call it either.
They're going to reset.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Oh, crap. Oh, I think it's been called a
I
Kenny.
saw Kenny go for the hand, but I don't know if he connected.
Yeah, Kenny's going
Yeah,
to take it.
he
5-4.
connected.
Wow. Wow,
Good match.
nice.
Good match.
That's another 5-4 match.
Yeah,
See, I feel very confident about how I set up these brackets right now if we've gotten 5-4 matches.
these are good. Yeah,
Yeah.
these are very good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well done.
yeah.
Dale. Great fight for Kenny. That might have been the best fight I've seen him fight.
Indeed.
Take a blanket, wipe the mats. Yes.
That was an excellent fight.
All right.
With a good comeback too. Matthew had a good comeback
He
there.
did.
Indeed, yeah.
Right now we're taking a quick moment to grab the store mop and just wipe the mats a little bit because it's getting pretty wet out here.
Pretty slippery,
And
yeah.
the one slip was bad enough. If there'd been another, I would have stopped them in the middle to do it.
Yeah. They are padded, so there's that at least. But
Yes.
ideally, you want to make it as safe as possible.
Exactly. It's not even raining heavy. But it is been raining.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
Arizona's not known for its drainage.
No.
No.
Or not Scott.
That is an accurate
Steven had it.
statement.
I'm really sorry you came here to Arizona for. I know. What the hell? Yeah. Don't even watch my page on the
Okay.
forecast. I really didn't have anything to forecast for it. I remember earlier. I asked Alan what it is. Whenever in Arizona.
Can you get Steven's attention asking where that other blanket was?
I am sorry about that.
We should have blanket. Yeah, I blame Alan. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't anger the rain god.
Steven, where's the other blanket that we were using?
Other blanket?
What'd you say?
The other blanket that we had with
The other
covering
blanket.
stuff?
Yeah, it's over here.
All right.
You heading out? Okay, bye, Eileen.
Yes. They also found the other blanket.
Okay, cool. Grab your vault and Alan's phone.
All right. We're taking blankets to wipe this down. We're not prepared with like towels for wiping mats here because it's when we checked the weather this morning, like 6% chance of rain, maybe.
I like those odds.
And then by the time we got here, they were like, okay, maybe it's like 65.
Yeah, maybe it's like 106% chance of rain.
There they go. We're wiping them down real quick. All right. You know when it's going to stop raining?
I'm sorry?
You know when it's going to stop raining? The moment we finish the final.
Of course. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Alicia. I know that was an annoyance.
Is that a penguin onesie?
I believe it is, yeah. We've got Nick in the ring right now.
Yes, we've got Robert and Nick. in the
Robert
ring.
Chun and Nick Penguin Richardson.
All right, here we go. I think we're getting reset to go
So
again.
getting back in, yeah.
Sorry about that, everybody. I know Phoenix keeps delaying you. We don't know what to do in the ring.
Can you guys make sure nobody crosses right there?
All right.
You guys should telling people to cross.
All right,
Okay, are you ready?
here we go. Robert and Nick. Nick with the red, Robert with the green.
All right, Robert versus Nick. Robert, you ready? Nick, you ready? Here we go. First of 5. Let's do it. Go.
Keep it here where it's dry in case we need to wipe down again.
Oh, hit for Robert. Beautiful
Ooh,
remise
that was pretty.
0-1.
That was almost too fast to see.
there. Very, very good control for both of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Robert's going to call honor. It's going to be a point for Nick, and we're tied up.
I didn't think Nick made contact there, so good honor.
The lightest of grazes.
Looks like Nick again.
Yeah, Nick's going to be up
What
by
is
1
happening
point.
at this tournament? I mean, I love it, but what is happening?
They won
Nick's
it.
counter fighting is really precise.
Indeed.
Oh, Saber off.
They're going to call time.
Looks
Nick's
like he's
gonna-
going to get a new Saber.
He is.
Yeah.
There's his
There's
green.
green. He's not,
There
he's not
it
evil
is.
anymore.
Most of these
Look,
serious fighters
I
have
don't
a
care if
backup
you're
saber
evil or
kit.
not. If you got a Saber that works, go for it.
That's fair. Ooh, that looked like Robert came
I
in with
thought
that
it was
remise.
And
Robert.
it looked like he stabbed him in the old penguin belly.
2-all. Ooh, I think that's Nick's
I
point.
wonder how dangerous Nick would be if he had full range of motion of his legs.
We'll never know, apparently. Ooh,
Ooh. Yeah. Robert thought he had it that first one, but Nick countered him.
indeed. It's going to be 4-2 for Nick right now. Ooh, Robert
Now
comes in
Robert,
aggressive.
That's it, 3-4.
Robert very precise on that strike.
Takes the point there.
Again, with an aggressive strike.
They're going to throw it
They
out.
call, yep.
Yeah.
Too
it's
much
muddy.
disagreement.
Ooh, that looked like Nick. And Nick
Nick's
takes
match?
it 5-3.
Wow.
Great match, gentlemen.
Very fun.
That was essentially Battle of the Makashi right there.
It was, and I love Makashi, so I wasn't upset by this at all.
Yeah, that was very good.
It was 5-3. All right, so now we have Derek and Jonathan. Oh,
Jonathan
man, you know
in
what?
the purple,
You know what
Derek in
match is
the...
coming after this in the Rancor.
What's that?
Kenny and John. I don't think I've ever seen them fight either.
Wow, that should be good.
I think so.
Oh,
Ooh.
man, you guys they're intense with those strikes.
Jonathan's gonna go up by 1 to start. Ooh, I think, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Steven, that's beautiful if he can hear me.
He can't.
Tell him that's perfect.
Fode says that's perfect, Steven.
1, 2, ready, fight.
I'm actually impressed with how fast this is moving.
Indeed,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Fast red.
Ooh, look at that.
Nice cut.
3, ready.
Jonathan's up by 2 points. It's 3-1
Yes, he is.
Jonathan. Gonna come in again.
Wow.
We only had a few blowout fights, but they tended to happen in that first round.
Sure, yeah. Ooh,
Ooh,
can't capitalize, but he's gonna hit his
Oh,
sword.
this one's still going.
Indeed.
Both of them are quite agile and they're dodging right now.
Indeed. Ooh, that was close.
Oh, wow.
No contact yet.
Oh.
Goodness.
Oh, I think that was
well,
it.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
a
and
disarm.
then he dropped it.
That's a
Yep,
disarm.
disarm.
Very good match, though. Very
Wow.
good. Very good match.
These have been fast matches. Like, they're getting down to business tonight.
They're just blazing through, yeah. Even the ones that like go to the last point,
Yep.
they've still been
Yeah.
really fast.
Yeah.
It's
Matthew and Kenny, like that was a fast match, even though it went down pretty well to the end.
Yeah,
there was
for
9
sure.
points scored. So, as silly as it is, Phoenix has been out to so many tournaments. This is the first big one we've held for people, period. But we have seen it when they're like to 15 points and we're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So we were like, nope, down to business. We're going to do this. Everybody's still going to have energy in that last round. It's all going to be good fights because they're going to be
Indeed.
short. It was one of the big choices Alan made when he set this up months ago.
For the viewers at home, this match is going to go to 7 points.
Yes, this is going to 7 because it's a semi-final match.
Going to be a beautiful hit there for green.
And this is Alec and Brian.
Oh, is that
Call?
yellow?
Indeed, yeah. 1-all.
And all. Ooh, I thought that was a helmet hit.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
there
there
it
it
is.
is. There's the helmet hit.
2, 2 to 1, ready.
I'm sorry, I think I missed who was Brian, who was Alec as far as colors went.
I have no idea.
Okay. We will get clarification here. Yeah.
Yeah. Points are being scored.
Yep. And as I recall, the final matches will also be to 10 points.
Yes.
Cool, 4-1 match.
Ooh. Oh, looks like
Oh,
green got in ahead.
I think yellow got it, but or he may have stepped out.
Okay.
Yellow got
Okay.
it. Yellow has 5, green has 1.
Okay.
And it's just a
Yes, going to
7.
7.
Ooh, that's going to be a point for green there.
Yep.
5 to 2,
Five
ready.
to
Okay,
2.
Brian's green. We now know.
Yes. Yes.
Am I correct in my view that green has a longer reach?
Green has a much
I
longer
would say
reach.
so.
He's faked me out a few times with hits for that reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My angle is a little more to his side than the rest of you, and
Yeah.
I keep thinking he's swiping that helmet.
So, match goes to
It's a
Alec.
fast
Good
hit
job.
from yellow.
Yes.
Yellow's going to take it.
Yep, honor
Very
was called
good.
there, and Alec moves on. So Alec is in the Starlight
Let me
final.
tilt this back a little.
Don't take off all your
Oh, you're good. Okay, perfect. I had to like
Better?
lean down like way down.
Sorry,
You're
I'm
good.
shorter.
You're good. You're good. I can hold it if you need me to.
Well, as long as we're not in Fode's view,
Sure.
it's
You're
totally
good.
fine with me.
No, you
Okay.
guys are you're in it, but only in the kind of way I like.
It's a little weird. All right.
All right, this is Miguel and Frenchie.
Indeed. Both from Penguins.
Yes, both of them.
Miguel.
Safe to assume they probably spar a lot.
I would assume so, yeah. Miguel's gonna start up by 1 point. Gonna call on her. It's gonna be a point for Frenchie.
1-1. Ready.
Frenchie on the left here.
Frenchie is the red helmet.
Yeah, that doesn't help me.
Can you see that one of them is wearing a red sash?
Probably.
That's Frenchie.
That's Frenchie. He's on
Okay.
the right.
Yeah, he's on the
Oh,
right.
on the
okay,
right.
my right. Okay.
Yep. A disarm just happened. He had to explain the point.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a hard rule for a lot of people. They're used to it being thrown out.
Indeed. That was
But
a good
the-
engagement, but I think Frenchie's gonna take that.
Yeah, just a hair on top.
Yeah. We're all tied up.
Yep. And the point of these throw-out or no throw-out rules is to keep it going. We've watched far too many 17 Simos
Oof.
matches.
Good times.
Yeah.
Frenchie's gonna
I've
take
seen
that
you
one.
judge them, and it must be
Quick
painful
stab to
judge
the
them.
arm there.
It's awful. Not a fan.
Ready. Fight.
Nobody really going for the aggressive move yet.
No, they're
Nope.
both trying to feel each other out here. Saber turned off,
Saber just went out.
so that's another
Oh,
point
man.
for Frenchie.
That's a tough point to lose. It looked like he was setting up a good combo.
Indeed.
Oh, hold on. I think we might
Short
need a
break.
loner.
Yeah.
Hold on. Nick's going.
We have a whole bag of.
Always good sportsmanship here.
Indeed, yes.
Everybody, make sure that someone's got a blade. So yours going out usually does not disqualify you from going forward.
Yes.
It's a little easier for me to tell with the blades being a different color.
Same.
Indeed.
I keep meaning to go and get like the little flags that you would put on like for
Like an armband or something.
an armband or the clip belts for flag football. And that way we can have a good indicator for us who it's supposed to be, regardless of saber color.
Yeah. It's gonna be 5-2 for Frenchie here.
Yeah, Frenchie is dominating.
Ooh, and he's gonna come in again. Well, okay. Nope, they're gonna give that to Miguel. All right,
I
5-3.
thought it was Miguel.
Yeah, I thought it was Miguel too.
Yeah. Miguel is not going to go down without swinging here.
Indeed.
He's got a real
Yep.
loose style.
Nice.
Miguel got him right there in the hand.
5-4.
He's only down by 1 now. It's 5-4.
Close match again.
Ooh.
Oh, Miguel,
It's all tied
tied it
up.
up.
Here we go.
Look at that.
All right, 5-5. Oh,
Ooh.
oh, no. I think Miguel just took the lead.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
wow.
This is match point
Miguel
for
was
Miguel.
not going down without swinging. I thought that was Frenchie.
All right, wow.
Match point.
Match point for both. 6-6.
These guys have probably fought each other many times before in the
Indeed.
same academy.
Yeah.
Taking the low guard on both sides. Uh-oh.
Oh, I couldn't see.
I mean, maybe green?
Frenchie gets it.
All right.
Wow, okay.
Quite an interesting match there.
Yeah, it was. Miguel came way back.
Indeed.
That was a tough match to read, too. Like,
Yeah, it was. We had actually Nick step in there to do extra judging for us, so we could
Okay,
have one more
yeah.
set of eyes on it
Excellent.
because they were having a hard time. Hey, those were all.
All right.
Okay. That was a little tough. So Alec and French will be moving on to the Sarlacc final.
All right, we got a good match coming up here. This is Kenny
All
versus
right.
John.
I've never seen these two fight. I don't even think I've ever seen them spar.
I think you're right. Yeah,
So
Can't think of
I
it.
got no clue what's gonna happen because John is one of my favorites because he moves, and Kenny is just like underdog from nowhere right now. I'd love to
Indeed.
see him in the final.
John, are you ready?
But then everyone's gonna be like rigged. The only safe Phoenix person.
rigged. Rigged. Ooh, looks like a hand shot there, but
Oh,
they're gonna give it to Kenny.
Kenny does keep his hand pretty low on that Saber.
Yeah. Oh man, he got a hand shot at first.
Yeah.
That's another point for Kenny.
You know, when you keep your hand that low on the Saber, you gain a lot of range, but you do lose some like dexterity.
Exactly.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
But Kenny is used to fighting so many people taller, longer
Taller,
range.
so he's got to get that range as much as he can. And you can see he's using more stabbing techniques, which will allow him to compensate for not.
Yeah. Ooh. That was
Keeping
John.
that blade out far.
Yeah.
Yep.
3-1 Kenny.
Kenny's on a tear tonight.
He
Indeed.
is. He's
Score
not
2
getting...
for the home team so far. Uh-oh. That
John's
might
gonna
be
take the
blue.
point there.
That
John's
was
building
blue.
momentum now.
It's 2-3.
Nice little small cut from John there. Precise cut.
John's moved to smaller techniques. His lunges are not doing so well on Kenny because Kenny can move as fast as John.
I'm seeing a lot more Form 2 out of John than I ever have before.
Kenny's gonna take the point there. 4-2 Kenny.
Yep.
Very interesting match. Complete mind games here. Kenny's gonna call honor, so John's gonna be at 3.
Wow, 1 point game right now.
Indeed.
Exactly. And they keep getting close to that edge.
Yeah.
I keep thinking John's going to force Kenny out because he moves so much.
Ooh. John's gonna
Kenny
take
with
it.
oh, John got that one. Nice.
Yeah, we're all tied.
Yep.
4-4.
I say it every time, but I like these matches that go point for point.
Indeed.
Same.
Point for
Which
John
was
there.
our...
5-4 for John.
We're trying out a slightly different way to bracket things for this, and we're hoping to get this result out of it.
Yes.
John usurps the lead out of nowhere here.
Oh, good dodge there by Kenny.
Oh, Kenny
Maintaining
dodged it.
balance. Oh, I think John's gonna come in. Yep.
Okay. I think John's at his match point.
Yep. 6-4 for John.
Come on, Kenny.
Smart move by Kenny. It just didn't work in his favor.
Indeed.
And I think John's figured him out at this point.
Yes.
He didn't know what to do with Kenny because he'd never fought him before.
John's using his blade distance really well right now.
Yes.
He figured out Kenny doesn't have that reach.
Ooh,
Couple
I
of
think-
quick, precise
Oh.
cuts from John.
Yeah,
5 to
Kenny's
6.
gonna come in. He's gonna take that.
Oh my gosh.
Went down to the wire here.
Getting intense. Uh-oh.
Oh, John's
John
gonna take
did
it.
it.
Wow.
Wow.
What a great finish.
Well done, John.
7-5.
Decisive shot from John there.
Excellent
I'm still
match.
very proud of Kenny for getting this far because he usually doesn't get out of that first round.
Yeah, I
just-
think he's psyched for himself right now. I don't think he's that mad about losing that.
5.
Now here's one, folks. We've got Nick in the green, and we've got Jonathan in the purple.
Yep. This will be interesting.
Indeed.
Very
Nick's-
different styles, too.
Yeah.
But Nick's come out on a tear as well today. He's just like, nah, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh,
Oh, there's Nick.
beautiful hit from Nick.
Point Nick. 0-1.
So
Ready.
Nick is Makashi, and Jonathan practices 9-man.
Uh-oh. Good block.
Honor
Oh,
call
yeah.
from Nick. He hit himself in the
He
Oh,
hit
leg.
wow.
himself.
Okay.
Ready.
With
Hitting
1-all.
yourself in this does count as a point against you.
That's correct.
It's a
Yep,
lightsaber.
yep.
Yes. I love that because it's such a simple but very true explanation. It's a lightsaber.
Yep.
Treat it like one. Ooh. Beautiful remise there from Jonathan.
Ready. Fight.
2-1.
It would have been interesting if we had seen Nick and Kenny in the finals. I'm just saying. It would have been
Yes.
crazy interesting. But I'm not going to be sad seeing John versus either of these two. Except we're definitely going to need to say Jonathan
John
to know exactly what we're talking about in the next round if this goes one way.
Indeed. Ooh, beautiful underneath
Oh.
hit from Jonathan.
Count because they're lightsaber.
Yeah.
Ready.
I think it's 3-2 for Jonathan.
We will be.
So I think we have 2 more fights after.
Nice. 3-3. Keep it close.
3-all. What a great match so far.
Wow.
Do one of these 2.
Excellent hit. Excellent.
Right. Up in 3.
4-3.
Fight.
They're still keeping it close.
Indeed.
We've had a surprisingly small amount of like simultaneous hits. I've only seen like 3 calls thrown out across all of this.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
That was
man.
Nick.
beautiful. God, what an engagement.
I know, I loved it.
That's what I like to see. 4-all, folks.
Oh,
Oh, Nick's gonna come in just earlier and take the point there.
No, he saw that opening and he took it. He didn't move till he saw it.
Mm.
This is such an interesting, like their styles are very different.
Oh yeah.
Oop,
Ooh.
mixing each other.
Ooh, quick cut from Nick, didn't quite connect.
Oh,
Oh,
beautiful
got
cut
it.
there from Nick.
Worked the second time.
Wow, really
6 to
quick.
4.
Just changed the target up a little bit and he got it.
Indeed. Oh, that like a
I thought Jonathan got that.
he did.
Yes,
Okay,
Nick
good.
agreed with you.
Good.
5-6. Wow. It's barely a graze there, but it does count.
It does count. And Nick
Oh,
is,
there's a nice
Ooh.
cut there to the shoulder.
and he
And they're gonna
didn't
throw
know.
it. They're gonna throw it. Oh,
Oh,
Nick takes it.
Nick takes
What
it.
a great match.
wow.
Excellent match.
That was anybody's at any time.
Yeah,
It
wow,
was.
what a great match.
And Nick was handed it to him like twice and said no to it because these are one of the best honor players
Yes, absolutely.
every
Yeah.
time.
Absolutely.
Well, that also probably comes from teaching. Like
Yes,
when you
sorry, Alan.
when you have to help other people understand their own weaknesses and strengths, you're forced into a situation to be honest with yourself too, and
Absolutely.
it just doesn't help anybody if you're not.
Yeah.
And as he comes from a fencing background as well, where they really hammer in that honor about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Well, and they
helps him too.
electronically track your points too, so like you can't really hide behind your honor.
Yeah, that's true.
I believe these
Which
ones
is
are
something that would
210.
be awesome if we could start getting that done with lightsabers.
You know what? Someday.
Someday. It'll happen.
Indeed.
Pressure pads and stuff, it'll be cool.
Indeed.
Yep. We just got to get one rich, crazy billionaire in on this, and we'll be good.
Yeah.
I can think
Elon,
of
give
one.
us a hit.
That'd be dope. Oh my god.
I'd be okay saying sponsored by Tesla.
Hell yeah. You get one of those cool
Tesla
looking
Saber.
new Minecraft cars.
I just don't want to see good judging go by the wayside because electronics take over. That's all.
That's fair.
And actually, we have been blessed with a lot of good, decisive judging on this tournament.
That's
Yep.
true.
Yep.
Very true.
Absolutely.
Many of our fighters, if it was not their round, have stepped up to help out in that extra capacity so Alan can keep things moving.
Yeah.
Someone get a point for that last one? It looks simultaneous.
I don't know.
I didn't see. Oh,
Couple of good headshots going on here.
Brian just got to 5, or excuse me, not Brian.
Brian 6. Here we go. Ready.
Another point game.
Yeah.
He keeps saying Brian, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
6-4. Ready?
What?
He's doing these two for bronze.
Oh, okay, this is not the final fight. I am so in the wrong. He's doing a bronze fight right now, which is why he's telling me names I don't recognize.
That makes sense.
Bronze Starlight fight, everybody.
For third place.
Whoops. My bad.
We
Like,
haven't really taken a whole lot of time between matches to like
It is.
Yeah.
pick apart what's going on. So
Yeah.
It's rating, and first tournament, figuring this out.
trying to make sure that people don't get electrocuted and shit.
Exactly. Although, given more people are standing out to the side where the camera can't see, I think the rain has probably died enough that they don't care.
Yeah.
Is that red first?
7.
I didn't catch it.
Kind of a tough match to call.
Yeah, they keep coming in pretty close.
They do. I can't tell these two at all. Note to ourselves, Alicia, for the next time we do this,
Ooh.
we'll
Yeah, like,
have a third place
A lot
bracket.
of simultaneous looking hits.
Yeah.
Oop. Oh, do we need a wipe down again if there was a slip? Or is that more on him?
It kind of looked like on him, but we might want to wipe down soon.
Alan
Yeah.
said it didn't do much.
Okay. Oh, Saber out.
Oof. That's got to feel bad.
Gotta
when
use that good
happens.
footwork. Nobody told Obi-Wan they were gonna wipe off the Camino landing pad before he fought Jango Fett.
That is true.
I feel like he got an idea when it was raining and he got there, but
Can I trade you this umbrella to hold down?
Yeah.
I
Got it.
I got the back pain from sitting like that.
I hear you.
And the tab is very angry at me for sitting like that.
No problem.
He makes it known.
That's fair.
I don't like. I'm not trying to be rude. I don't know what these guys are doing.
No, I can't track what they're doing either. It's very hard to see. I think.
And maybe it's just the way they're fighting. It's almost looks like a kendo style where they're sort of going for one hit and then like leaving the sword in place.
That was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a little hard to tell what was going on in that match. Well, good thing I wasn't judging it because that might have been a problem.
Okay, so this is Rancor's bronze match.
Yes. So this is Kenny and Jonathan. This is for third place in Rancor.
If we see anything out of these two like we've seen up to this point, this should be another awesome match.
Indeed. Yeah. This should be pretty good.
Kenny, are you ready?
I hope Kenny can shake that loss against John to come back in this one and give Jonathan a good fight.
You know, I think we're gonna see a good match here.
Yeah.
Ready. Doesn't care. And fight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Kenny's gonna take the point there. Beautiful hit.
0-1, ready. Fight.
Oh, look at
nice
that.
shot.
Nice and fast. Jonathan tying it right back up.
1-1. Very good.
Both feeling each other out here. Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Looked like Jonathan came in just barely ahead.
Ready. 2, 1, fight.
Dang.
Oh, man, that latch went way closer than I thought it did. Alright, and just for audience clarification on that last fight, which was Brian and Miguel, that actually went to 9-10 before they got a winner.
I'm sorry?
The last match, Brian and Miguel, it actually went to 9-10 before they got a winner.
Goodness. Oof.
For 2,
All
ready.
right, Kenny's
All
point
right,
there.
Kenny back in the game here.
Indeed,
Yes,
it's going to
he
be
is.
4-2 for Jonathan.
That rising strike, he's using that a lot, but it's a good strike.
For Jonathan, you have to stay on the moving platform.
Kenny's going to call honor there for stepping out. So it's going to be a point for Jonathan.
No handrails in Star Wars. Ready? Nice, good arm.
Good hit there for Kenny.
5,
Yeah.
3, ready.
Right down to the hand
fight.
there. Are we tied right now or 4-3?
Kenny.
Well, we might be tied now.
5, 4.
5-4 for
5-4,
Jonathan.
okay.
Yep. Great match here. These two have a
Both
pretty
using really good blade work, like really limber.
They really are, yeah.
Hunter, 5 to
I'm
5,
sure that
target.
wet floor helps.
We're all tied up here. These two have a pretty good combat history against each other as well.
Two hands all of a sudden from Jonathan
Ooh.
there, switching grips to the left. Wow,
Indeed,
nice
the-
little.
Ready?
The nine man.
6 to
Yep.
5, ready. Fight.
Jonathan testing out his range there. Kenny's dodging. Ooh, looks like Kenny's gonna come in.
Kenny.
Yeah,
He took advantage of that left hand that Jonathan tried to use all of a sudden, I think.
indeed.
Yes, he
He
did.
read that really well, and we're all tied up. Oh, just
Gosh,
kidding.
What was that?
Just kidding. Jonathan's gonna come in, sneak
Jonathan's
ahead.
like, never mind.
Oh. Wow, that was exciting for very few amount of seconds.
That was an amazing hit there. Jonathan with a slight lead, 7-6.
Wow.
Both feeling each other out again. Almost said
Another
feeling each
Jonathan
other up.
point
That
there?
wouldn't be right. Gonna be 8-6 for Jonathan now.
Yep. I'm enjoying this match very much.
Yes, these two are quite. Oh, honor.
All right, Jonathan.
Jonathan hit him.
He did 9-6. It was match point for Jonathan.
That was a really controlled strike. It almost didn't look like it hit.
Indeed, yeah, it really was.
Oh.
One more.
Oh,
They're gonna throw it out.
Jonathan
Yep.
just
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
bounds.
yeah.
Jonathan doesn't want it to end that way.
Good honor. Fight.
Ooh.
There we go. Good
Looks like
job.
Jonathan's gonna take the match,
And
folks.
then he
That was
took
a
it.
nice little cut
Excellent
there.
fight.
I like that Alan did that. It was sort of a snafu, so might as well let it go another point.
Yeah,
Sarlacc.
it was very good. Very
Right,
good
the
fight.
finals of Sarlacc
That's the
are
kind of
now-
match that you watch these things for.
Indeed, yeah. That was very well done. Very well done.
All right, so now we're actually in the finals of Sarlacc. Sorry about that, everybody. I totally misinformed us last time.
It's all good.
So now it's Alec and Frenchie.
Okay.
Alec, you ready?
Frenchie's in the red, Alec is in the yellow.
Alec closing some ground here.
Yep.
Then
Yeah.
backing off. Uh-oh.
That looked like it came through, yeah.
Yeah, Frenchie was
Worked out for him, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Frenchie was trying to mind game him with that lack of motion, but
Indeed.
didn't work in his favor that time.
Ooh, looks like Frenchie's gonna sneak it in
Quick
there.
stab there. Good.
Yeah. You're at 1-all, folks.
Yep.
Oh, that's a deactivated Saber, so it's a point.
It looked like it might have been the point anyway for Alec, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a point regardless.
One. Alec 3. Frenchie 1. Ready. Fight. Frenchie.
One for Frenchie.
Yep, one for Frenchie.
Mhm.
2.
Nice.
Fight.
Wow.
Another deactivated
Aggressive
Saber.
move.
Good. Ready?
All right, they've offered him a saber turnabout again. He's saying no.
I feel like his switch is probably a precarious one right now.
That's possible, yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a point, yeah, for yellow.
5. Frenchie 2. Ready.
Oh, for yellow.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I guess
unanimous
it
among
was
the
a hair
judges.
ahead.
We need instant replay. Oh, that was yellow.
Another very good read for yellow.
Ready. Fight.
Oh,
Oh,
yellow.
Wow, look at that.
2. Ready.
His that upper swing he's got.
Yeah, that was
real good.
really good.
I don't know what it's supposed to be called, but it's really good.
It's that good attack.
That
3.
good.
Ready. Fight.
It's possible that Frenchie's in his own head right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, you got the point.
Closer. Here we go. 7 to 4. Fight.
7-4.
Yep. 7 to Alex.
Uh-oh. Point for French?
Okay.
7-5.
All
Ready.
right,
7-5.
Frenchie's gotten back out of his own head. I was starting to get worried there that it was one of those where someone got just enough points.
Yeah, sometimes I can just end it for you. Oh, look at that.
Ooh, nope, Frenchie
That
again.
just comes back in there.
That was
Yeah,
a little
quick
power
low
though.
strike
A little
there.
bit, yeah.
Got a
Oh,
lot
looks
more
like
motion
Frenchie.
all of a sudden out of the two of them.
Yeah,
7.
8-7, wow.
Frenchie just came back.
Yeah,
It is sort of like he woke up almost for like a second.
indeed.
Well, at some point in the fight, you make a choice. Are you going to give in?
Yeah,
and figure
am I
it
going to
out?
keep fighting or am I going to lose right now?
9 to 7.
It's 9-7. Match point for
Match
Alec.
point.
Fight.
Looks like he got in there.
Oh, that was Alex.
Alex gonna take it.
Enough for Alec to take it.
Yep.
Good fight. Good fight.
But that was a good fight. I'm glad Frenchie woke himself back up and it didn't
It was a
end.
good time to do it too,
Yep.
right when he's only a point or two behind as opposed to 5 points behind.
Okay, 10 to
Alex
7.
right back up now?
No, Alex should not be right back up.
No.
This
Final
is the
match for
Rain Court
Rancor.
final. That was the Sarlacc final. This is should be John and Nick.
Oh, Jonathan. Okay.
Oh, I think they're trying to summon Kenny. He's been summoned. Matthew found him.
Well, while we're waiting, y'all should check out the Saber Martial Arts Facebook page.
Yes, please do.
Yes, you should.
Check it out.
Yeah, definitely do that. Send us a message, post something on there while you're up there, and ask us if you need help, because if this is something you want to do in your area and you got nobody to do it with, I guarantee you do. You just got to find them.
We're here to help.
Yeah.
Help you find it, and we can tell you the safest way to do it.
Indeed.
Yes, that's a big part of it.
This is the final match here, folks. We have Nick and
Got a
John.
quick
Yep.
cut from Nick there. It looks like Nick did Nick get that
Yeah,
point?
and Nick
Nick got
it.
the point, yep.
Yep.
I believe this is to 10 as well. So we're in.
Nick just was like,
Ooh.
no, it's not
We're
going
in
to
for
be
a
my
ride
usual.
here, probably.
Indeed. Good slide there from Nick to clinch the second point.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, John is used to being here in the final of a tournament.
Indeed.
It's true.
Through this
Yeah,
many
it's true.
rounds, John is, and he's gotten a lot more rest than he usually gets when he gets to this point, too.
That's correct, yeah. Both these
Both of
people
these
are
guys
both
are
pretty
usually
fresh.
in the top 4 competitors.
At least, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nick's taking an early wide lead here, 4-0.
Yeah, he is. I think John was not necessarily prepared for how Makashi Nick was going to be. But that's not uncommon. John walks in and he has a couple rounds where he's figuring it out,
Feels
and
him
then
out.
all of a sudden, whoosh.
Indeed. John
Tide
picked up his
changes.
first point there. He's going to get a second point there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it
4-2.
looked like he nabbed that hand first.
Yeah, I think you might have called it there, Joe.
Yeah. Well, it's why he's one of my
Oh,
favorites.
another strike from John?
No.
No contact.
No contact. And we can trust there was no contact. Nick would have called it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both of them would, yeah.
Oh,
And there's an honor call from John.
There it is right there, just as you say it.
5-2.
John is one of my favorites to watch because he's so thoughtful.
Oh,
He
Indeed.
sits and he thinks about his opponent and then he adjusts to it. I think the last time I saw him fight was against Jason, and that was
what
crazy.
a great match.
That
Yeah.
was all
Jill, I
over
think
the
you and
place.
I were sitting on the side of that saying how John needed to make a decision and ended up making a few decisions.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, these fights can turn, especially to 10 points. Right
Exactly.
around the middle, they can go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
For sure. This is definitely anyone's match.
Because when your opponent hit 5, you
Ooh.
got to
Oh,
decide
John
if you're
again
getting there or
first?
not.
We're tied up,
Tie game.
folks. 5-all.
Wow.
Anyone's
I-
match here.
I said it once.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
went
say
from
it again.
4-0 to 5-5.
And Nick's
It's
going to
Nick.
take it. 6-5.
If
Five.
Nick ever decides to fight in pants that give him full range of motion, I think he will go very, very far, and people won't know what to do.
That
At this
penguin
point, he just
onesie.
needs parachute pants.
Oh, that'd
right?
probably be worse.
Oh yeah, no, that was Nick.
Beautiful control there with that blade tip. It's going to be
Just getting
7-5.
that blade or hilt.
Indeed.
Now, Eric, you might be able to answer this.
Oh.
What of the 3 weapons is Nick's primary of the
That's a
3
good
main
question.
sword fencing weapons? Do you know?
I think it's, I want to say Saber, but I'm not 100%
Saber, okay.
sure.
Which has the widest number of attack variables, correct?
On
Or is that
paper,
epee?
on paper, because you can cut with a Saber as well.
Right,
Whereas with a
okay,
foil and
okay.
epee, you cannot. Beautiful hit there
Oh,
from Nick.
nice shot from Nick.
Beautiful.
5 to 8. All right, well, this is where John's gonna suddenly get a lot of points, or Nick is gonna take it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That was really close there. Oh.
Ah, well, no.
It's a deactivated
Oh,
Saber.
John hates that.
Uh,
God, he hates that right now. I feel bad for him on that one.
match point for Nick.
I mean, don't quote me on it, but if that's how the last point goes, Nick's not gonna accept it and want another round.
yeah,
No,
I
and
feel like
Alan
that's the
probably
case.
will
No.
let them go another point anyway.
We don't like to end a tournament that way.
Yeah,
On one of those, you dropped the saber, you went out the
Technicality.
ring.
yeah. Excellent hit from John.
Oh, there's John.
Excellent.
You know, I've noticed that John likes to use the ground
Indeed.
in his attacks.
He uses
Like,
them as
He likes
feints
to
too.
rebound and sort of readjust based on the ground, which it works for him. I like it a lot.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Did
no.
he get another one?
Hold on.
7-9.
Yeah, it was John.
John's catching
Yeah.
up. 7-9.
Flipped their
Back it
hands
up,
on us
John.
because John was standing on the other side.
Yes.
That was the confusion,
Indeed.
which they had to clarify with the judge.
That looked like it right there, but they're not gonna call it.
John
And Nick's gonna
called-
take the match.
Oh, Nick took it. There it is.
Wow, what a great fight.
They didn't call it on the first one, but they definitely called it the second
Okay,
one.
the
He
second
bounced
time.
back.
Yep.
Like
Great fight.
very technical
Great
hits
fight.
there. Very precise blade work.
Really good fight to end it on.
Guys went at it.
7. That ended 7-10. So actually, that was close. It was still close.
Getting them.
All right, that was the last match. And Carla. Third place, Ryan. Second place to Frenchie. And first, Alec. Grand Core Division. Third place will be going to Jonathan. Second place will be going to John.
Yes.
And 10th place, or not 10th, I'm looking at
10th
10
place.
points.
Yes.
Looking at 10 points,
Yeah.
my bad. First place will be going to Nick.
Nicholas Penguin Richardson.
Yes.
Yes. That is his full name.
His first child's middle name will be Penguin now.
Oh, well, of course. It
Yeah.
has to be.
I can't complain. I know what my first child's middle name
Nicholas March of the Penguins Richardson.
is. There. Woo!
That was fun stuff. I mean, quick stuff. Like
Yeah.
really quick matches, but well fought all around.
Yeah,
Yep,
talk about
ev-
efficient.
Everybody was just going at it, and the rules are set up to keep it moving so that
Yeah.
we don't
Mm-hmm.
encourage 17 simultaneous hits. So we don't have.
That's the best part, though.
We don't have like in the
Yeah.
second round 20 strikes to get to the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that we don't have to
All right. Brain Core is about to come up and have their medals. Oh, they're going to group photo. Oh, group photo for first, second, and third of Sarlacc at the inaugural Rise of Phoenix tournament.
What a great tournament. That was a lot of fun.
It was.
Very
I was
good.
actually highly impressed by the Sarlacc group as well. They all moved.
Yeah.
If I didn't know, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, you know what? There was good fighting just the entire tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the disparity between the two divisions was almost not even there.
Yeah.
Right?
It just goes to show we're gonna have quite a big Rancor next time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
make sure you grab your saber, buddy. There you go.
true.
Quite a few of them could have been in Rancor had they
I agree.
they moved up.
Indeed.
Now that I'm complaining because them staying in Sarlacc made my math easier.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and you know sometimes like
Yeah.
people might fight a lot in practice. They might be doing a lot of sparring all the time, but if they don't fight in tournaments all the time, it helps to just go into the, you know, I hate to call it the beginner division, but it helps to go into that Sarlacc division and just kind of feel for how the tournament's going to go.
Sabers on.
Other, I want to do this. Light up your
So
face.
Jill, Phoenix, do you guys have a website for Phoenix, or you have a Facebook group, right?
We have a Facebook group and we have a website. It's phoenixsabers.com. It's on our
And-
stickers.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely check that group out. If you guys are in the Arizona area, I mean, like the Arizona area, huge ass desert. If you're in the huge ass desert, check out Phoenix Sabers.
Exactly.
Indeed, yes.
We are the big one out here that runs the tournaments, that does all of the Star Wars days and such. We're the one who thought to contact Disney and be like, hey, can we? And they were like, of course you can, as long as you're not being paid. We were like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
And Eric,
Yes.
where do you find San Diego Sabers?
You find them at sandiegosabers.net and our Facebook page and actually most social media platforms. Type in San Diego Sabers, you'll definitely find us.
And you'll find all of us at the Saber Martial Arts Facebook page.
Yes.
Yes.
Saber Martial Arts
And
Foundation.
if you're interested in joining the Saber Martial Arts Foundation, and maybe you've even already tried to affiliate on the website, go ahead and send us a message on Facebook. We'll get back to you as soon as we do get that. Oh, there's the president of the Saber Martial Arts Foundation right there, Mr. Alan Venable himself.
Yep.
Indeed.
So we'll try and get his attention in a moment, but I'm a little doubtful about it. So
That's all right. We'll let him
me-
get through what he needs to do.
Exactly. So I'm, if nobody minds, as the wife of the president of the
I don't think anyone
Martial Arts
minds.
Foundation, and then the person who makes sure that things happen in Phoenix Sabers.
Indeed. The most important role.
Yeah, we just want to, thank San Diego Saber for coming out and Penguin Academy. We
Absolutely.
appreciate it. You guys lent us a lot of your judging and your experience to that, so that's how this tournament managed to happen, despite how small we are in comparison to the rest of you.
More than happy to help. It's always a pleasure.
And then, of course, if she ever hears about it, she'll be super annoyed at me. We're gonna thank Alicia, who's out there taking mats apart right now, because today did not happen without her.
Yeah.
Trust me on that one.
That's awesome.
And then, of course, the Belks for running around and bringing us everything that we need, and
Yes.
Steven specifically for handling all of the technical team.
Yes.
Yes, thank you everyone that's helped out. It
And
couldn't happen
Imperial
otherwise.
Outpost Games, right?
Yes, and Imperial
Yes.
Outpost Games and Darren, they donated $100 in store credit to the raffle.
Yes.
They
Oh,
donated
wow.
the Star
Very cool.
Wars Legion game.
Mhm.
Shrink wrapped, fully new game as well. And of course, this is their parking lot. They let us go out here.
Yes.
And, they're just an awesome game store. If you're in the Phoenix area, we have a couple choices, but I would suggest Imperial Outpost Games over the rest of them by far.
Excellent.
Plus, it has a Star Wars name. You can't beat it.
Indeed, yes.
Also, they have
Must
a
have taken a
merchandise
command
room, an entire store's worth of tables for gameplay,
Excellent.
and then an extra entire store's worth of space for just painting.
And there's a snack bar.
And there's a snack bar, Admiral Snack Bar.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. It's so great.
That is great. I like that.
And I have never, ever, for any of the women out there listening, run into the problem of, are you sure you're supposed to be here? While you were in this store. The employees will be the ones to kick you out for it.
Good. Good.
Everyone is welcome here.
Yes. Yes, thank you again for joining us on this live stream of... This is the first one, isn't it?
It's the first one, and we're going to try and do it again next year. Maybe not raining.
Hopefully. But we will make it happen regardless.
Yes.
I think the goal is to have more and more of these. We'll hopefully have a live stream coming up from Virginia. We'll be able to patch you guys into.
That'd be
also.
great.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Coming up in, I think he said February or something like that with our Saberlight Knights affiliate group. So,
Ooh,
Excellent.
hopefully in 2020, which is right around the corner, we're going to have at least a half dozen or more really good live streams for everyone.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
We're the commentators.
Yes.
Are you guys done? Are we wrapping?
We're about to...
Yeah, we can rap. We can rap.
We're in the middle of something. Yeah. No, that's going to do it for this live stream.
Thanks for
Stay
joining us.
tuned. There will be more. Plenty
there will
more.
be more, yes.
Yep, next year. Who knows how many we'll get.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Thank
Bye.
you, guys.